Hello again, Tyrus York, High Performance Golf Academy in Nicholasville, Kentucky. And I've got a quick tip for you to help you make sure you're getting in a good setup position when you're putting. So the first thing you want to make sure you have is a putter that is the correct length. Kind of the really fast way to do that is when you're standing normal, if you can have somebody measure from the crease of your wrist to the ground, whatever that is in inches, is roughly the length of the putter that you could use. Super easy and fast to do, but you'd be surprised how many players have putters that are either way too short or way too long, especially now with most putters on the market. Then you find them on the rack somewhere, they're going to be usually only between 33 and maybe 35 inches. So there's not a lot of variety when you go to get them off the rack. So a custom fitting for putting is actually pretty valuable when it comes down to the length of the putter, let alone all the other factors. So once you have the proper length putter, what I want you to think about now is having what we would call long arms versus short arms. So in order to get the short arms, which I believe personally is an easier way to control the putter versus having long arms, it makes it farther away from you, harder to control. I want you to set up with your grip so that your elbows are rested on your rib cage and that the putter is parallel to the ground as well as your forearms parallel to the ground. Notice how everything matches up there. I don't have one arm higher than the other. Both arms match and everything is parallel to the ground. From there, I'm going to try to maintain the connection with my elbows and my rib cage and just bend forward until the putter actually gets behind the ball and touches the ground. So sometimes in full swing we talk about having an athletic posture. Well, in putting that's not as big of a deal. It's a smaller swing. If you tend to be a little more bent over, that's okay. If you're a little more rounded in your upper back, that's also okay with putting. The point is to have the arms matching with the shaft of the putter to be flat on the ground, and then if you have the proper length putter, you'll be able to keep your elbows in closer to your body as well as your eye line be where it needs to be so that you can actually see the target.